to come out and put together a dominating win. One that we won by double figures at least, but we wanted to push it out. We felt like we've been playing better and better. But we played in all these close games. And for us, we got to get to the point where we don't get a lead and then get comfortable and then let our foot off the gas, that we wanted to play a complete game where we continue to stretch the lead out. And we won every quarter today, with the exception of the fourth quarter that we tied. Thought our defense kind of got lax late, but was extremely proud of how we came out and attacked that goal. Did a great job of continuing to put our foot on the gas. We came out in the third quarter, and that was probably our best quarter as far as transition, running the floor, getting out and scoring. It also helped that the ball went in the basket from three, 1 of 7 from three at first half, and then you come out in 5 of 8 from three in the third quarter. But the pace of the game, the shots that we were getting were exactly the shots we wanted to get. It's great to see Kyla Deck knock it down like she knocked it down. It's great to see Wu bounce back with an offensive game the way she played, and then Mish continues to be steady as far as just what she does from a production standpoint. But I remember looking up in the third quarter, or at some point we had 64 points, but only 2 people were in double figures. That shows that it was a complete team effort. It wasn't just 1 or 2 people getting it done. Our team got it done today. And so that's the kind of game, the kind of win you want to go into a bye.
You beat this team by 6. You talked a little earlier in the week about how you guys continue to grow here and improve. It's just another sign that you guys are continuing to grow as teams as season progresses.
I think so. The press was I thought we got out to a good lead the first time we played Wichita State, and then they put their press in, and that press caused some problems for us. We stopped playing with pace once they started pressing. I thought we did a good job today of handling the press and continue to play at the pace that we wanted to play. The things that we needed to improve from the first time we played them, I felt like we did a good job of that today. And so we just got to continue to do that. After every game, whether it's a win or a loss, we do self-scout stuff, and we watch the good things we've done and the bad things we've done from that game. I think we did a really good job of continuing to just build on the things we're doing well and improve on the things that we're not. And our players have stayed locked into doing that.
Just thoughts on y'all's discipline defensively today. You only allowed them to make 4 of 8 from the line, while y'all were 20 of 24 from the line.
Well, did a good job of keeping them off the line. And that's a tough task with the size that Wichita State has. I thought every time they tried to go inside, they saw crowds, and that's what we wanted to do. Definitely helped that Taylor Jameson wasn't playing today for them. Hopefully she gets back healthy soon. But to have one of their better shooters out, we were able to play in a little bit more. But we still, regardless, did a good job of the right people helping at the right time, did a good job of keeping their bigs away from the basket as much as we could. Didn't do it as much early on. But Endores she's tough. She's physical. She's 6'6". She gets the ball around the basket. It's probably going in. I thought we did a good job of, like, when we didn't have that position, of not fouling her and putting her on the free throw line for the most part.
Coach, despite that size, you guys also out-rebounded Wichita State 48-27. Just talk about the rebounding effort from your team. You mentioned the size of the Endores.
Yeah. I thought from an offensive standpoint, we've been so efficient offensively that there have been a lot of games where there's not a whole lot of offensive rebound opportunities. But that first shot today was missing a lot. And so for us to hunt those rebounds down, though, I thought we did a really good job of hunting rebounds. But then 32 defensive rebounds, it lets you know that we're forcing tough shots. And then we were really hunting the rebounds on the defensive end as well. And that led to transition for us. We wanted to rebound and push. And one of the advantages we felt like we had was with the size of their bigs, we wanted to try to get out and transition. Second half, I thought we did a better job of seeing the whole floor, crossing the floor a little bit more, and finding those opportunities to get to the paint early and transition, but we had to rebound to do that. And that was a team rebounding effort. It wasn't just 1 or 2 people.
Did you notice any adjustments that Wichita State made tonight to try to contain Tamisha, and how do you think she kind of responded? Obviously, during the fourth quarter, she made a layup as she was double-teamed. I looked down, I saw you kind of smile.
Well, we talked about she's got to score before some of the traffic comes. Our players did a really good job of continuing to look for her. I thought she did some times early in the first half that she got up the floor and we didn't see her quick enough and kind of missed some opportunities. But I mean, she's efficient, man, and she's not going to take too many bad shots. She's taking really good shots, and that's what's great about playing with a big like Tamisha is that when she doesn't have the opportunity to score, when it's not a clean look, she's kicking it out. Sometimes she's a little bit too unselfish, but I thought that she did a great job of picking and choosing when to go score it. Our guards did a great job of getting the ball into her. And then she also created some opportunities. When the ball goes into her, she is great at finding the dive, finding the backside window, making the right read. And so we've got to continue to get her looks, whether they're double teaming, they're in zone, whatever. They did a bunch of different things. To answer your question, they showed they played off the 4 a lot early, and I thought we did some good action. Anaya Johnson scoring the first 4 points of the game, it kind of changes some things when she's able to score and make the right reads, which I thought she did a great job of making good reads as far as how she was being played. They zoned, they tried to press, they did a bunch of different things, but I thought we did a really good job of not just focusing on one person scoring. And that's the thing with our team. You got to worry about our whole team as far as being able to score the ball.
Coach, what are your thoughts about the alumni festivities today, being able to see all the former players come back?
It was great, and I think this was, talking to some of the alumni, this was one of the better alumni turnouts, and I know that this was a day in which Tamisha Lampkin passed Quincy Noble in scoring, and Quincy was back for the game, and so that was special. I told Quincy that, and she said, "Man, not a better person to pass than Misha," and so. But good to have all of them back, man. It was a wide range of people from 1986 to people that played a couple years ago, and so for them to come back and be here and be a part of Mean Green basketball, it means the world to me and to our players to have them back. And then also I was able to have, I didn't know they were coming, but I had 4 former A&M Commerce players at the game and players that I hadn't seen in a while. So it was extremely good to see them here as well.
What did you guys do with it so well in the second quarter to kind of pull away there? That was kind of the separator there.
Well, I think we took advantage of some of their posts getting in foul trouble. Endor got into foul trouble, picked up 3 fouls in that quarter. Jayla Murray was in foul trouble as well, and so some of the size that they had inside wasn't there, and we did a good job of taking advantage of that. But we got stops, man. Our defense for us kind of led the offense for us, and I thought we did a better job though of finding our spots offensively of where to score the ball and creating for each other, man. Our team just, again, we continue to be very unselfish offensively, and it's fun to see us not worry about who's scoring the ball, but to take the right shot on that possession.
That was another big game for Desiree Wooten against Wichita State. Can you just speak to the impact that she had today?
When she's locked in, she's such a special player, and I thought that, and everybody has down games from time to time, but she had a down probably 2 days that she just wasn't herself, kind of uncharacteristic of her, but she bounced back out of it quickly, and the way she bounced back, the way she responded, she was great today in our shoot around. She was great yesterday in practice. You kind of can tell when somebody's about to have a good game, and her energy, her positivity before the game. She was loose. I kind of felt like, all right, she's about to have a good game. And you saw it, man, like how she was smiling, the passion she played with. That's her. When she's out there smiling, having fun, it's going to be a good game. And she does it on both ends of the floor. And so it was good for her to be able to see the ball go in the basket today, too.
Coach, you mentioned that improvement in perimeter shooting, 1% between the first half to 5 to 11 in the second half. Were you guys just generating different looks, or do you feel like the shot was just finally going down?
Well, when you see that first one go in, it does something to you, right? And I think we look to take a few more. We got Kyla Deck some great looks in transition, just pushing the floor. Like I said, I thought when we crossed the floor, their defense didn't necessarily shift in transition, and so it opened up the corner 3 for her a couple times. But I thought that we got the ball to the paint, and when they collapsed, we knocked down shots on a kick out, and we didn't force any shots, but our shooters were looking to knock down shots that were actually their shots, and I thought they did a great job of not taking bad shots, but when they got the ball, they were loaded and ready to shoot it and knocked it down.
This win is also, you go 3-0 in this homestand, you go 10-1 at home this season so far. Just, what have you kind of learned from this team, especially when they perform at home, just from the last couple of games here?
We continue to grow. And some teams get to a point in the season that they feel like they've made it and that they don't have to get better and they're good enough to beat anybody. And this league, every team's different. They present different challenges, different opportunities. But I think our team is doing a really good job of continuing to learn, continuing to grow, realizing that we still have a high ceiling and we still have a ways to go as far as being the team that we're capable of being. And for us to come out here today and hold a team in the 50, score 80. I think this is only the second time this year. I think we scored 80. I'm not Reed, so I don't know if that's 100% right. He's the stat guy. But it's yeah, we've only got 80 2 or 3 times, and to do that with we didn't play any non-D1s or anything like that. It's significant for us to get have an 80-point game in conference play, and that shows you that we're capable of doing both. I talked about our defense the last few times I've been here and how good I think we can be defensively, but it also shows what we're capable of being offensively.
Anything else?
I still feel like we could have did some things better. Obviously, there's always room for improvement, but I do feel like we were very locked in. We respected them from the jump, and we came in here and put it together for quarters.
You feel like you guys are really growing here as the season goes along? Coach mentioned earlier in the week that he sees you guys continue to improve on a week-to-week basis here as you go down the stretch. You feel like you're making that jump from game to game where you're getting better and better?
Yes, we learning from the things that we're not so good at, trying to improve them every game because we know like they can come back and bite us in March. So just working on that and really being intentional about improvement every game. And I feel like that's our team's whole mindset right now.
Yeah, because you guys only beat Wichita State by 6 on the road. You really blew them out today. What was the difference between maybe that game and this game?
Just our attention to detail and us having a different level of respect for them, knowing that we only beat them by 6 the first time. And so trying to come out and make a statement with our win, not just get a win.
And Desiree, you had 17 points today. What was your approach coming into this one?
Just to have a better game than last game. Owe it to myself. I beat myself up about it, but also owed it to my team. So just being aggressive from the start and letting the game come to me.
And same question for you, Tamisha. 17 points on your birthday. I mean, that probably feels pretty good.
Yeah, I was going for 23, but I got I got in a little bit of foul trouble, but still good for me to come out. I mean, and just get double figures for my team, because I know like they feed a lot off my energy, so it's me trying to give energy to my team.
How old are you today?
23.
They weren't supposed to ask that.
But it's cool. It's cool.
Desiree, speaking on those 17 points, just what did you kind of see from Wichita State in that defense that allowed you to be so effective today?
Outrunning them. Like, they had a 6'6" girl run past her. We like to push tempo, push the ball up the court, and they were seeing me, and I was running with them. So.
Absolutely. And speaking on that side, Tanisha, as post scores, what was that matchup kind of like? Those bigs that they had over there.
It was kind of difficult because I'm trying to be physical, but I already have fouls. I need my physicality because they have the size on me. So I was just kind of in a bad space, but I still feel like that's not anything like that I couldn't handle. I just got in foul trouble today. So.
Yeah, in addition to that side, they also threw a couple double teams at you. Just what was your reaction to that? How you kind of played through it?
I mean, I'm kind of getting used to getting double. I've been getting double all year, so it's me trying to I got to get my teammates open because obviously I'm not going to be open or as free as I would like to be. So I got to make the right reads and kick out to my open teammates.
Great performance from the line today. Did you guys feel good about getting there and knocking them down when you got there?
Oh yeah, we shoot free throws a lot in practice. So when it comes to the game, it's really nothing.
So you guys have a lot of confidence in your ability to convert when you get there?
Oh yes, sir. I mean, if we miss that, that's on the goal. No, just what. But yeah, we tend to knock them down in clutch situations and non-clutch situations. So.
Despite their size, y'all dominated the boards today, like 48-27. Why do you think that was?
Just being aggressive. It's not a lot of games that you can say we dominated the board, so they just show you how intentional we were being about being aggressive in all aspects of the game.
It's Alumni Day. Some of your old teammates are back, some of the old timers. Was it neat to see some of those girls and see some of the old timers come here back at some point?
Yeah, I mean, it was good to see them, get them a show and show them the legacy that we're trying to leave based off the foundation they set for us.
Anything else? Thank you all.
Thank you.